The Israeli Defense Forces was thrown into uncertainty with the unexpected resignation of Major General Halevi. Effective immediately, his departure sent ripples through the ranks and ignited concern among political circles. Halevi, a seasoned strategist and highly respected figure, leaves the IDF at a time of immense internal and external pressures. His absence is acutely felt, magnifying existing vulnerabilities within the Army's structure and strategic outlook. Halevi's resignation comes amidst a backdrop of growing unease within the IDF. Many high-ranking officers have expressed concerns over the increasing politicization of the Army. These concerns, coupled with Halevi's sudden departure, paint a picture of an institution grappling with internal divisions at a time when unity and decisive leadership are paramount. The timing of Halevi's resignation could not be worse. The IDF is facing a multitude of threats on multiple fronts. From the ever-present tensions along the Gaza border to the complex geopolitical realities in Syria and Lebanon, the Army is stretched thin. Halevi's departure adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. Halevi's resignation exacerbates an ongoing leadership crisis within the IDF. A series of retirements and resignations over the past year has left key positions vacant. This has created a dangerous vacuum at a time when experience and decisiveness are crucial. The appointment freeze instituted by the government has further aggravated the situation. Intended to address concerns over political appointments, the freeze has instead paralyzed the chain of command. Crucial decisions are delayed, promotions are put on hold. The IDF finds itself navigating treacherous waters with a skeleton crew at the helm. This leadership vacuum is not merely an administrative headache. It has real-world consequences for the IDF's operational readiness. The lack of experienced commanders at various levels raises serious questions about the Army's ability to respond effectively to emerging threats. The uncertainty surrounding leadership appointments has also impacted morale within the ranks. The IDF thrives on a clear chain of command and a sense of purpose. The current ambiguity undermines both, leaving soldiers and officers alike feeling rudderless and apprehensive about the future. The impact of this leadership crisis is most acutely felt at the divisional and brigade levels. These units, responsible for day-to-day operations and frontline responses, are now severely understaffed at the command level. The lack of experienced leadership trickles down, affecting training, preparedness, and overall operational effectiveness. The absence of seasoned commanders creates a dangerous knowledge gap within these units. Years of experience in tactical planning, engagement protocols, and crisis management are lost, leaving a void that cannot be easily filled. This lack of experience can lead to miscalculations, delays in response time, and ultimately put soldiers' lives at risk. The leadership vacuum also hinders the vital process of mentorship and professional development within these units. Young officers lacking guidance from experienced superiors are thrust into positions of responsibility prematurely. This can have long-term consequences not only for their individual careers, but for the overall strength and resilience of the IDF. The IDF prides itself on its ability to adapt and overcome challenges. However, the current leadership crisis presents an unprecedented challenge, one that threatens to erode the operational effectiveness and morale of the Army from within. Adding to the sense of unease is the unsettling frequency of targeted eliminations of high-ranking officers in recent years. These incidents, often shrouded in mystery, have created an atmosphere of fear and paranoia within the IDF. While the motives behind these assassinations remain unclear, their impact is undeniable. Each targeted elimination sends shockwaves through the IDF, instilling fear and undermining the sense of security that is essential for effective military operations. The fear of being targeted can lead to hesitation and indecisiveness among officers. It can also discourage talented individuals from pursuing leadership roles, further exacerbating the existing leadership vacuum. This climate of fear, if left unchecked, threatens to paralyze the IDF from within. The IDF must address this issue head-on. Investigations into these targeted eliminations need to be thorough and transparent. Furthermore, the IDF must prioritize the safety and security of its officers, both at home and abroad, to restore confidence and ensure the continued effectiveness of its command structure. Major General Halevi's contributions to the IDF, particularly in the realm of military intelligence, are undeniable. He was instrumental in modernizing the IDF's intelligence gathering and analysis capabilities, making it one of the most sophisticated in the world. Halevi understood the evolving nature of warfare. He recognized the importance of technology and data analysis in maintaining Israel's strategic edge. Under his leadership, the IDF made significant strides in cyber warfare, drone technology, and signal intelligence. Beyond his technological prowess, Halevi was known for his strategic thinking and his ability to anticipate threats. He played a key role in shaping Israel's defense posture against Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza, always emphasizing the importance of preparedness and preemption. His resignation represents a significant loss of institutional knowledge and experience. While the IDF is home to many talented individuals, replacing someone of Halevi's caliber and expertise will be a daunting task. His absence will be felt for years to come, particularly as the IDF navigates the complex challenges of the 21st century. The IDF has always prided itself on being apolitical, a force that serves the nation regardless of who holds political office. However, the current political climate in Israel, marked by deep divisions and a fractious government, is inevitably impacting the army. The ongoing debate surrounding judicial reforms has created deep fissures within Israeli society, and the IDF is not immune to these divisions. There are concerns that these political fault lines could undermine the unity and cohesion of the army, potentially affecting its operational effectiveness. The government's influence over military appointments is another point of contention. There are concerns that political considerations are taking precedence over merit and experience, leading to a less capable and less cohesive army. This politicization of the IDF, if left unchecked, could have long-term consequences for the army's integrity and its ability to defend the nation. The IDF's leadership must navigate these choppy political waters with extreme care. Maintaining the army's apolitical stance and its operational independence is crucial, not only for the IDF's integrity, but for the stability and security of Israel as a whole. The leadership vacuum within the IDF comes at a particularly delicate time for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Tensions along the Gaza border remain high, and the situation in the West Bank is increasingly volatile. The lack of clear and decisive leadership within the IDF raises concerns about how effectively it can manage these volatile situations. Any miscalculation or escalation of violence could have devastating consequences for both sides. The IDF's ability to deter its enemies is also called into question. A weakened and internally divided IDF may embolden groups like Hamas and Hezbollah, increasing the likelihood of miscalculations and provocations. The international community is watching closely. The instability within the IDF, coupled with the unpredictable political situation in Israel, creates uncertainty and raises concerns about the potential for renewed conflict. The IDF stands at a crossroads. The convergence of internal and external pressures compounded by the leadership vacuum has created the most serious challenge the army has faced in recent memory. The decisions made in the coming months will be critical. Addressing the leadership crisis, restoring unity and morale within the ranks, and reaffirming the IDF's apolitical nature are all essential steps to ensure the Army's continued effectiveness. Failure to address these challenges could have far-reaching consequences. A weakened and divided IDF would not only jeopardize Israel's security, but could also destabilize the entire region. The stakes have never been higher. The region watches with bated breath as the IDF grapples with these unprecedented challenges. The stability and security of the Middle East are inextricably linked to the strength and readiness of the Israeli army. A weakened IDF emboldens Israel's adversaries and increases the likelihood of miscalculations and escalations. The potential consequences of such a scenario are dire for all parties involved. The international community must urge all sides to exercise restraint and avoid actions that could further inflame tensions. Dialogue, diplomacy, and a commitment to de-escalation are the only paths toward a lasting peace. The coming months will be critical. The IDF's ability to navigate this perfect storm of challenges will determine not only its own fate, but also the future of the region.